do the thing.
Alright, hello all.
Hi.
I'm Kels, I am the person behind the controller, and I am... I don't know, tired.
I mean, that's
I
such a
am
mood.
blanking.
Hi, tired. My name is Mana,
Oh my
and
god.
I'm the other.
No dad jokes on this stream. Thank you guys for joining. We're leaving now.
No. No. And yeah, I'm the also other tired who is here and vibing. Yes.
Woo! We
Yes.
vibe.
We vibe.
We're surviving.
We're surviving. I mean, listen, my vacation starts tomorrow after work, so I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Very happy.
I am jealous, but I am taking a couple of days off next week, so...
Honestly, do it.
Like
real. You work so hard. Damn.
I don't have anything planned or anything because I just decided to take it off like yesterday. But I was like, I was at work, sitting in a meeting going, oh my god, I just want to die.
Let's not do that. The people in this game are already too busy covering that. So. Yeah.
So we are taking some time off for my mental health. I think I'm working like 2 days next week because we technically have Monday off for Memorial Day, Veterans Day.
One of them.
One of those. Labor Day. I never remember which holiday this one is.
What day are we in? What year?
Yeah, what year is this?
Who am I?
So yeah, now I'm trying to figure out what to do with my extra time off.
I mean, there's always like if you had any games or like any like projects like that you wanted to get done. I mean, that you haven't had time for it.
Yeah. I mean, there's also the very strong urge to just not get out of bed for 4 days.
God, yeah, I felt that. Damn. Honestly.
Like, it's real
vacation, strong. So technically, you get to decide what you want to do.
Exactly.
And if that involves literally doing nothing, then that is what you will be doing. Hey.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to talk about for pre-show banter, or shall we just jump right in?
Yeah, we could just jump right in, because literally all I've been doing is drawing Pokemon, well, redrawing Pokemon that some kids designed, and it's been a trip. Actually, that's a good exercise. Like, if anybody like is ever having like creativity block, literally all we did is put all the Pokemon types in a little bucket, and then also put mythical, legendary, regional variant, and starter, and then literally pick 2 out of the bucket, and then just design something. Like, it's like one of the best creative like drawing exercises I've ever done. Like, I think I want to do that for myself.
There you go.
Because like, it's really fun too. Like, you never know what kind of combinations you come up with. It's really nice. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that's all for me.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I've been screaming about all day is Pokemon, so, you know. That's quite honestly
that's
just
valid.
Normal. Well, I can't help it. So, like, those of you who play your own games, Tokonami Warriors is out today on Switch and Steam. Very excited. Very good game. Do recommend it. We will play it on this stream at some point once we get through some of this stuff. But it's fantastic. I do recommend it. And then, so the mobile game has a... like it counts down, and so on your anniversary it like gives you a countdown to your anniversary, so like 10 days, 9 days, 8 days, and for some reason that just like hyped me up so much. Like, I don't know what it was about it, but it was like, oh my god, something's happening in 10 days.
It's magic.
Oh my god, something is happening in 9 days.
It was just the final countdown.
I know, like, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, in-game, you get some extra stuff, and, like, an extra voice line, but that's it. So, like, but, like, it's my anniversary today in the game, and it has been the highlight of my day all day. If that tells you how sad my life is some days.
Hey, no, in this house we stand the sword voices fine.
They're good. They're good boys.
Also, lol chat's like, if I tell you to stay in bed and sleep your vacation away, will you do something active out of spiteful refusal to follow
I
orders?
probably will, actually. So,
They know you too well.
Pick your words wisely.
Right.
I am the type of person that they sit there and go, if everyone else jumped off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff? And, like, if you told me not to jump off a cliff, I would probably try it.
Don't do it.
Just out of spite.
Mm-hmm.
I will fight anyone, including God.
Quick, don't do your cosplay.
Yeah, there we go.
That's how to motivate me to do my cosplay.
There we go. Alright, so recap. Nagito investigated all the people that Twilight Syndrome was based on and snooped through everyone's cottages for evidence, but all he could accomplish is proving Hiyoko matches the footprints and failed to get Fuyuhiko out. Chiaki found pictures of the crime in Mahiru's room, along with a letter about Fuyuhiko's sister. Sonia insists that the true culprit is Sparkling Justice, because of course we need another serial killer.
Seems legit.
To get to the truth of the matter, we had to solve the murder from the game first, and concluded that Fuyuhiko's sister was the first victim and Sato was the next. Mahiru was an accomplice who disposed of the gravel swimsuit for one murder, and her death deliberately emulates Sato's. Peko and Fuyuhiko are trying to turn the trial against Hiyoko, who ostensibly had secret meetings with Mahiru, but she did not leave the candy according to Nagito, and she can't clean up the blood, so I think they're trying to frame her for revenge, and Sonia was right about Sparkling Justice. Yeah, I think...
Seems legit.
If I remember correctly, we're at the point in the trial where we now need to talk about whether Sparkling Justice actually exists.
Right, like if it's a real person or just like some made-up superhero.
Exactly. Also,
A little snake.
Alright, we got this. More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious? Could it be... Does he actually have something else in mind?
Oh, hey Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already. So you can give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Oh shit.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought I'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
Oh my.
Burn.
Right? Chat's like, I like to imagine Hajime quietly marching in place during the trial so Snake Me can get some steps.
Good. Snake-ame needs them.
Do it.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox. A letter? Yeah, this one. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. This time is still the same at 2 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi.
This seems weirdly similar to another letter we've seen.
Weird.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Huh. The letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence?
Hey.
Let's see if I can like get through this trial this time without completely just forgetting everything. This letter, doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had? About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m., but in Hyoko's letter, about what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m. Whoa, the meeting times are off. It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Yoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Alright, was it the letter that Hyoko had, the letter that Mahiru had, they weren't forged, or both letters?
Maybe they were both forged.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't both be. Because you'd have to have knowledge of one if you to write the other.
Mm-hmm.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters?
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me? And then Mahiru's killer? How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really, this is terrible. I've offered to help so many times, but the killer this time didn't discuss their plans with me at all.
No one wants that.
No one wants that.
It's my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable. Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
Agreed.
based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko? What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
That medicine? Could it be... Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
Nagito, there was also a third letter that I forged just for the hell of it.
There we go.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it. Really?
I'm so sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So the reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. That's horrible. I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer?
I apologize too. Like, I hope that is not too loud when I'm doing that.
Nah, you're good, fam.
And Hyoko, please do not cry. We believe you. Is this really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This will never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, there's definitely something wrong with you. You're wrong, Fujiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory.
Quite honestly, like, he's got the right message, but he's the wrong person saying the message.
Yeah, I think we need to vote someone else to give this speech.
Yeah.
Yoko, we know you didn't kill Mahiru, but don't get to say you did nothing wrong yet, true. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. The two hopes, they're clashing with each other. It's the poetry in motion. That's what a class trial should be. Seriously, which side are you on? Pick a side, damn. I'm on the side of absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash. Damn, he's a weirdo.
All of us just sitting here in the circle going, okay.
And then Gundam calls him a weirdo.
Yeah.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already, so I can't believe what he's saying.
Let's stop
What a move.
believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time. Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job! That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want. He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. You're stupid enough to trust each other. The only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive.
We got this.
What?
We
should have just continued last time.
Oh shit. Yeah, we could. Aw, damn. Okay, but we didn't know.
We didn't know, so.
Oh, well. Good stream, guys. No, okay.
Yeah.
Well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now.
Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is?
The boo boo boo, if I reveal that answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair.
You can't. That's seriously a big no-no.
Yeah, but spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation.
Who's the club president?
Yeah, so without further ado, the answer is...
Yeah, you can't! Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct, you say Nano in German when you're surprised.
Huh? Eh? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me.
That was weird.
That was very bizarre.
I don't know how I feel about that.
But hey, now you know what to say in German.
Nanu, hey.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahito Koizumi is in this room? Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! Munidayo! There's no way I can believe that! I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone! That's the least I can do! Everyone, do your best! Don't lose to yourselves, and don't forget to save regularly!
That's good sound advice.
I am having so much fun as a magical girl. Like, let me just say, if anyone ever needs a magical girl, like, voiced in the future ever, like, come bring me up.
Oh, hell yeah, bet. You're my first to cast. Absolutely. Well, now that we decided to believe Hiyoko after that weird-ass theater thing that just happened, yeah!
Sorry.
If the killer was luring Hiyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
Oh, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hell yeah.
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there? Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't. Just as I thought.
Just as you thought.
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house.
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? If so, we've prepared the perfect product for you.
Oh, here we go.
You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the Synapse Corpse. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the R button. Press the circle button to brake and the L1 button to jump. I will immediately forget all of these things. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course. So make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. Oh, I probably should have paid more attention then. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. I highly recommend that you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. If you press the options button during it, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. She's right.
You don't want to, like, they're giving you instructions and you're like, no.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I, like, immediately was like, oh, this might be useful someday. Let's, like, not pay attention to them whatsoever. She's right. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house?
They said this is some Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance.
Right?
game.
That's what I was thinking. Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Alright, look,
You got
logic
this.
dive. Let me see what the,
That
controls
looks
were
like
again.
Galaxy Braining 101.
Alright, move, accelerate, brake, jump. I could have sworn they said L1 was jump, but okay. Accelerate.
They lied! Are you on a skateboard?
I am. Okay. Ooh.
Oh my god, skate the infinity, let's go. Oh wait, no, this is Mario Kart. What is this?
Seriously, this is like some Rainbow Road level shit.
Yeah, this is Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is both like a blessing and a curse. Like, I like it.
Okay, when did the killer arrive at the beach house before Hiyoko arrived? Because otherwise they wouldn't have been able to knock her out. Yay, we got it right. Oh shit.
Yo. Oh shit.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's a you died. No. No.
That's
I
what
kinda
happens
like
when you don't pay
this.
attention. I know, I actually really like
This
this.
is
Like, I don't expect this to be in a courtroom. Like, it's just you literally rainbow roading.
All right, question 2. When the killer leave the beach house? It had to have been after.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because before doesn't make any sense. Yay, we got it right.
Ayo.
Oh, yeah.
Hajime's real
Kick
talent.
flips.
It was ultimate skater flip. Oh my god, he's doing a kickflip. Love that. Skate the Infinity
Oh, shit.
Coup. I only know Dangan Ronpa.
Question 3. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? Had to have been in the beach house, because there's nowhere to hide on the beach.
It's an open space.
Yay! We made it to the synapse.
Hey.
Something. I already forgot what the name of it was.
Logic dive. Something.
Something. Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless?
Hey,
How
I was
disappointing.
skateboarding in my mind.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful when she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
I
Would she listen though?
really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means.
Oh, damn.
The place where the killer was hiding, the place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is... Oh shit, I wonder... I could be
drinks?
completely wrong. No. I think it's in here. Remember there was that surfboard case without the surfboard in it. The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? Then you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully. But would 2 people even hide in such a small space? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Forgot what voice I had for her for a second.
Who are we?
Who am I? I just had an identity crisis. If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right, the place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was... Da-da-da-da.
Oh shit. That casket though.
Yeah. What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case? But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf, and there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think. Then the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah. They were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
Duh! You say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
That's like the killer was hiding inside Hyoko's sleeve because it's so big.
There we go. Hey, there are definitely snacks in those sleeves. Like, let me just say, as someone who is wearing kimono and yukata and all of that, like, you keep everything in your sleeve. Like,
You literally kept snacks in your sleeve?
yeah, like
Like,
so
for real?
once upon a time, like it used to be that your kimono sleeves were your pockets, like, so you can actually keep a decent amount of stuff in there. So yeah, you keep snacks, you keep your wallet or whatever, and then
Pop-in sleeves, oh my god, they're canon!
yeah, and then when you go to matsuri or festivals and stuff, that way you don't have to carry around an extra bag. You can just take things out of your sleeve.
God, I wish that was
Like, let me just say, we figured out using sleeves as pockets. Like, I don't know what's up with the West. Like, don't know why you guys haven't figured this one out yet.
Leaf pockets are future.
Exactly.
I want that. Also, they're like, it's weird to have a trial where everyone is contributing something substantial. I'm used to being Makoto needing to get everything explained while two geniuses figure it all out. Yeah, I'm having a crisis as well, trying to accept this fact. I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
My mommy likes what I think. There's no way the killer would leave Hyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask.
All right, if you don't want to frickin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya.
That's great.
You've shut up. Then grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma, can I ask you about something that seems strange to me? I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Okay.
I listened to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included amongst those 3 or more people? Damn, that's a valid question. Yeah, but that's true, but well, something like that, it's basically what that it's supposed to be. You don't sound very articulate. Jeez, you're pretty annoying, but noticing something like that, damn. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
What do you mean? Last game, we literally used it for deduction.
Mm-hmm. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found. So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but this bullshit.
Yeah, really?
Depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly. Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to the situation with some flexibility. Flexibility, huh? So, what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? Doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done. Yay. Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence. However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. What about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's gonna be alright. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the triangle button, the shape of the reticle will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you will be able to memorize it. This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Please remember that it's only effective when you're feuding coins. Well then, good luck and have fun. So, just like last game, last whatever. Alright.
The secret to winning the killing game is make sure no one finds the body after you kill it. That way no child can start.
There we go. Alright, what did the killer do with the blood on their body? Maybe they simply washed it off. They couldn't use the shower.
Beach?
Yeah.
Maybe in the beach.
So washing it off would have been impossible. They didn't have to use the shower. What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. If they used something other than the shower, what did they do with the bloody wetsuit? They just, I think she said flushed it. As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Stop.
Maybe it's the other way around. I know. Maybe someone other than the killer moved the body. Maybe they were able to wash it off. Alright, if I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction. Okay, so what did the killer do with... Maybe they simply washed it off.
Maybe they threw it into the sea at the beach?
I mean, let's see, wetsuits, the closet, move the body. There we go, okay. So other than the shower, yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of water just outside. All right, Fuyuhiko, time to tell you you're full of shit again.
Yup.
Couldn't use a shower. Oops. Damn it. Screw you, Fuyuhiko.
Fuyuhiko, stop. It's fine. We'll get there.
We will get there. We have plenty of time, so. Alright. Blood on the body. Maybe they simply washed it off. They couldn't use the shower, right? There we go. I forgot we have the auto target. Yay, Mahiru. Thank you for your underwear. That gives me auto targeting. If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower? Like what?
Something other than the shower that was used to wash off the blood. It's possible it was it a squall? Was it the drinks inside the refrigerator? Was it the sea, or was it the sand? Ooh, I forgot about the drinks inside the refrigerator.
Yeah, weren't some missing?
Yeah, and the only thing left was weirdly colored stuff. We're gonna try that. I didn't think about that. The drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood? Oh, Peko says no.
Oh? Peko?
In theory.
Sus?
But that's impossible. Why? Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Uh-huh. Sus?
Yeah, this is real sus. Okay, we're gonna use the trash can. I'm gonna call it now.
Oh, she's arguing.
Ha! Take that. I can hit the X button faster than you.
Is Mahiru's underwear like lucky underwear now? Oh my god.
Take that. There were no water bottles left. That's because they were all in the trash can. No, there were water bottles left inside the refrigerator. How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever. That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body. So you're saying the water bottles were gone because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy. It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a whole lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
You're right. These water bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
You should have said so sooner.
Then the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower. Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Yeah, because there's only one person who came in wet.
You see? Just as I thought. Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that spattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. The only person who came in wet.
Pecco.
Sorry, Pecco, you have a slammin' bod, but also you murdered her. Pecco, is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer? I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach, your appearance when you came to the diner. Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here?
Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily?
I just did a little swimming. If the killer really did wash the body off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming, so you'd have a cover story.
Ooh, don't stay silent, say something! Hold on, you bastard. You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming. No one even saw her swimming. No, I saw her. Huh? After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt she would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on, that's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Sure. Yeah. Not so fast. It's too soon to decide she's the killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
Pecco is sparkling justice. Probably. Nagito, actually, the water bottles came from being super thirsty for you, Haji.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Anyway.
Sir, please stop.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Oh.
The roadside door was blocked, and if it's impossible to leave from the beach side without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Ego? You're not the suspect, Pecco is.
Who cares about that? Answer me. If you have an explanation, then show me what you got.
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you? Really? This mystery seems unsolvable. Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery. I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
Being a ninja.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route. I might know what it was. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening. The door facing the beach, the closet, the small window in the shower room, or the bathroom. It's clearly the bathroom. They just, like, hung out in there and, like, apparated out. I don't know. If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... well, nothing really, except that small window in the shower room.
Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object receives a rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not. That would violate the school trip rule.
Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this nature's bountiful nature and mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited, even if it might be evidence. Rules are rules.
You see, there's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chucky, don't fall asleep on us. We just said they couldn't use an object.
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Peko was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours. No, please don't be violent.
Man.
Even if the killer used an object to escape out of the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. I mean, she had her sword bag on her.
Mm-hmm. She
Okay,
escaped by flushing herself down the toilet.
there we go. Okay, it's something sword is my guess.
Bag sword? No.
Okay, we have an M. Ooh, wait. It's probably bamboo.
Bamboo sword, right?
E-A. Okay, I need an M. Okay, we're gonna put that over here. Oh, that was close.
Chat's like, I was wrong in the first trial about Byaku planning a murder. I hope I redeem myself for getting this right about Peko and Fuihiko. I think we're on to something, chat.
I think we are. Okay, here's O's. Okay, I need another O.
Oh.
Aha.
Oh.
Okay. M. Oh, wait. S.
Oh.
W. Okay, I need another O.
Damn you.
Why are you suddenly giving me 800 M's?
They're going, girl.
Yeah, really. Okay. O. R. D. Holy shit. That went so much better than last time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slowly catching on to how to best to do that one.
Mm.
Pickle, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. I don't know how she stood on a sword somehow to get up there, but despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword. Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window? Yeah. Pickle used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Okay.
A sword as a step stool.
You see, I knew it. I knew it was a ninja. Didn't I tell you a ninja could have climbed that easily? Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as the step stool.
Wow, just like a Japanese ninja.
Are there other kinds of ninjas?
Right. I'm like, question mark? I'm like, right now my face is like that math lady gif. That's me right now. Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan. Thank you for pointing
Well,
that out.
it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Pecco could easily use it to climb.
Well, Pecco, do you have anything to say? Now then, the time has come once again for the Panic Talk action, PTA. Let's talk a little bit about Fever Time and Nega Time. From this point on, you will be able to use Fever Time by pressing the R1 button during PTA. When Fever Time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not all. You won't miss during Fever Time either. By pressing the X button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault, but only until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called Nega Time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates Nega Time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to hit the buttons in rhythm. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not going to tell them that they'll have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Hehehe. The Power Rangers Ninja Storm Team. Well, I mean, yeah, but anyway.
Hold on a sec, you bastard. You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out of the fucking window. Then how about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room, and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass.
Hiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me. If you have the answer, then fucking give it to me. If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind.
Hiko, why? Why are you...
Why are you like this?
Alright, PTA.
PTA, Parent Teacher Association? No. That's the only PTA I know. I like the little shields just ominously dancing. Oh shit.
Give me a second. I don't remember. Okay, lock on and attack and select final strike.
Parent teacher assassination, oh no. No! Not that PTA, no. It's not Hunger Games. Fever! Ayo. I don't know why, but this reminds me of like that sword Pokemon Aegis Slash or something. Just yeah.
Yeah, just. Okay, bamboo, sword, bag. Alright.
Oh shit.
Goodbye. If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she held the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag too. She used them both to escape. Kane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat, an escape plan befitting the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan. Oh, just back off!
Is it true? Did you really kill Mahito?
Hold on, you're just making assumptions. You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof. Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Uh,
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
okay.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahito's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness at least. Very well, if you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote. Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first. Can it wait until after the voting? This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive. My motive? In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then why did you kill Mahito? So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh? Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
You? What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello, it's Pickle.
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine, just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it.
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
This could she be? Batman!
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Oh.
Justice complete.
Oh my god.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice. Now then, let's execute justice.
The little faces. What? Wait, hold on, the emojis. What the fuck?
Pickle, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice. What's going on? What's this chill?
Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She's supposed to be, but,
An ally of justice? So, that's why you're wearing a mask?
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is reversed because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy. What? What the heck is this? Peko is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Chat's like, I called it the instant you interrupted Sonia's true crime podcast about sparkling justice.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping! Take a look, it's a killer!
This again, yeah?
Huh? Sleep talking? So, what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru? This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I will not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil. Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played that game, am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding out on this island like a sewer rat.
Then the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
That face.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I've already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination.
My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
The excess of the ice. I can't.
I can't stand this anymore. Let's just end this farce already. End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer... In the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along. Let's go over this incident one more time, and then let's end this.
Yeah.
All right.
Shit.
Let's start our closing argument.
Let's do it.
All right. So, Mahiru approaches Kyoko. Mahiru asks Kyoko, let's see. Oh, so in the morning of the incident, Mahiru met, well, probably Hyoko. Okay, so they talk, the killer sees this, gets happy. So then, in order to lure Mahiru and Hyoko, there's the letters. Next, the first one to arrive at the beach house is Hyoko. They abduct Hyoko, knock her out, shove her in the closet. Next one to arrive at the beach house had to have been Mahiru. We don't have that one yet. They kill Mahiru with the bat, drag her out. What did the killer leave next to the body? With a mask. We don't have that. Killer douses themselves in water bottles. Where should I hide? The surfboard case. The first one who found the body was... that's Hyoko running. It had to have been Hyoko, though. Okay, Hyoko left behind a big piece of evidence. I mean, the killer didn't leave that. The killer plants it, so let's see. In the closet, after Hyoko ran away, the killer dropped a lemon-flavored gummy. There we go. Then, in order to retrieve the bamboo sword... Let's do... Oh, I know what Hyoko left. Hyoko left footprints. There we go. That makes more sense. Alright, what is our second stock? Alright, let's pull up the bamboo sword just in case. That happened near the end. Okay, so we have that. Mahiru arrives at the beach house. We know that that was a thing. Let's see. Mahiru, not dead, not dead. There we go. Mahiru arrives at the beach house. Plastic water bottle. And then what? The killer dumps it on them. Killer went inside the surfboard case. Now let's see. First one who found the body. Oh, where do I hide? There we go.
The surfboard.
Alright.
Yoko left the footprints for sure.
Akane is covered in blood. That had to have been later. Because that's when we all meet up. Okay. This does not seem to be super relevant to that. Okay. Hiyoko wakes up. First one who found the body. Hiyoko after she wakes up. Killer takes the bamboo sword out of the sword bag, and what do they plan to do? I think we have this one already. Yep, there's that. Hiyoko made a promise with someone. Morning of the incident. Alright, tie the sword to the bamboo bag. That is on this side. We go back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, to retrieve the bamboo sword, we're going to tie it. And last stock. Alright, pretty anime girl mask. That's going to be dropped at the scene of the crime. Did the killer leave next to the body? The anime girl mask. Egon arrives at the beach house. Doesn't matter. Hyoko's still sleeping. Hyoko's put to sleep. The killer forged 2 letters. Okay, so we know that the letters were forged over here. Alright. And we've solved it. Alright, Act 1. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hiyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. Act 2. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Act 3. Hiyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. Act 4. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. Act 5. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they'd already emptied beforehand. Act 6. After some time has passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion towards Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is up rather high and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so, the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Yep.
I have now played both murderers.
How does it feel? No, just kidding.
I see. And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru.
Wrong. I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's just hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives. Are you serious? It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break. Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Pickle go, we're all gonna get killed.
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices? That's...
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
He's impatient.
Wait.
He finally woke up.
Yeah, I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening. But who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen at the blanket? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Boo, 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 such outstanding excitement.
there we is.
If Peko is actually Sparkling Justice, I have also played both serial killers.
Oh my god. Is this typecasting?
I've been typecast. All right, class trial end.
Pardon me, can we have like a little more time? Can we have more time, please? Let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion, but isn't voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh? Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
Yeah, that's true. However, as a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really Sparkling Justice. Am I right?
Huh?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She's just a little more passionate about them than most. Sure, okay.
That makes her an enthusiast. Honestly, it felt strange for me too, I mean. There's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkling Justice and Peko, right?
A distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes Sparkling Justice like this. Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice, the lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me, Sparkling Justice.
What the heck was that?
My henshin sequence. That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. An article was written in her native language, so I tried translating it.
I see. So that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Peko. Is it special ability? Is it height? Is it gender? Or is it nationality?
Special ability?
No, it's got to be nationality, because if Sonia had to translate it, then it wasn't in Japanese.
Oh,
You're right.
Yes. That's right. According to what Sonia said,
an article was written in their native language, so I had to translate it.
if she had to translate it, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Japanese!
Or Japanese, you know. It was written in some language somewhere to someone.
Yes.
Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
Didn't she translate it?
Right.
What does she mean? They were probably from Spain.
What?
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so, Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
Oh, snap.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However,
Metaphoric?
that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Looks like she's back to normal.
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have. What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at? Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means. Huh? Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was! I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
Plot twist, Genocide Jack is also Spanish. No. She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then.
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I didn't have a sneaking suspicion all along. I mean, I did. Damn it.
What do you mean?
I did. I mean, besides Peko and Hyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime is it the footprints, the body discovery announcement, the surfboard case, or the metal bat? It's got to be the body discovery announcement.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, it played before we went in, which means that only 2 people that we know of had seen the dead body.
Mm-hmm.
Nagito, you're fucking insane, but you do think ahead.
You do.
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
For sure. Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? Geez, fine. You want me to say it. It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done. That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hyoko and Kazuichi discover the body, but...
I see. That leaves us 1 person short.
So that means there was one more person inside the beach house.
Plus the fact that Monokuma tried to hide the truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial, like an accomplice, for an example.
No, that's not it.
Am I wrong?
Yes. From your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person. Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right? Oh shit! It's your boy!
Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive? No. The events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that, too. Considering the fact that he opened up that envelope and saw a picture of his dead sister. I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that the game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for being in the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize... Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside?
Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize? It was you, wasn't it?
bitch. If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny that truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey, why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But we already voted! That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey, what's going on? Can anyone give me like a simpler explanation?
What a mood.
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote. That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane.
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. All the votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Oh, shit. I feel proud about how much I got right. You go.
You
go,
did.
chat. Got this.
Like, damn, chat.
Hell yeah.
Woo, we got a B.
But also,
We
we
passed.
got a B? For what? What did we do wrong?
I mean, we did have that one part in the first thing that we presented like 8 pieces of evidence for.
Oh, that's true. I'm in a bind. What a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Woo! Are you sick and tired of being accused for murder? No. Ahem. Commercial over. That was fast. Although there were some twists and turns all the way, the one who killed Mahiro Koizumi is...
Hold on a sec.
Oh, I'll wait. Sorry. I'm just hesitating. There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko's the killer.
Why?
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool, you're a friggin' human being.
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool? If that's what you're saying, you're wrong. Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself.
Only exist to be tools.
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko?
Peko and I grew up together.
Are you two childhood friends then? Oh, this trope.
No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in. They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
Property, you say? Do you pass go and collect $200? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
Oh, look at them though!
Damn! Whoa!
They're so cute!
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of ship it now.
Yeah, that's adorable. I love how, like, even as a baby, she's holding a sword. What?
Look, if you want to be the ultimate swordswoman, you gotta start early.
Literally at like 2, maybe 1 years old, she's already doing that. Damn, that's great. Peko, for example, Nagito's half-aunt Mukudo Iksawa is one such tool. Yes.
Yeah.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end. They've just presented me with this ship, and now one of them is going to die.
That sucks.
But that's... You're wrong. You're not a tool, Peko. Oh my god, my fanfic is not working out right now. What the hell? Because if you're a tool, then what was all my fanfics for? What was all this time we spent together?
Nothing.
Why?
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all.
What?
Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
Yeah, he does not look like he hates you, Peckle, but okay.
Yeah.
No
I
matter
ship it.
I ship it. I can't help it, man. Like, how dare you do this to me?
Yeah.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was Uyuhiko?
It is what it is. When I thought I beat the game, I was suddenly given these photographs. Damn it, I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos? And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
Yeah, I sent her the photos because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. She left me on red. Can you believe it? Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it.
Wow, getting ghosted sucks. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibiki, she mentioned something about this. Oh, sorry. Actually, I have plans to go to the beach with everyone. Wait. Oh, you're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it, I'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others. You sound pretty serious! Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to talk about it with me. I need to make amends. I would, but I don't even know how. That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach pass for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Is there?
Ah!
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, But Hyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation.
I should have gone too.
But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right? By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hyoko.
Seriously, what the heck?
An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so, my young master thought of a plan and executed it.
I wanted to use a bat as a murder weapon because in the game that's what they used to kill Girl E. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
So that's why you killed Mahiru with the bat.
But still, I believed her up till the very last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch...
Hey, if that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about the game?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment...
Young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to?
A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions.
I don't get this at all.
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Oh shit.
Best girl,
Yeah, be
just
quiet.
laying down the lot.
Holy shit.
Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes.
So, we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along.
That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
Hold on. Don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on. I see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope, then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, And now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him. You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong. I have no hope. I am just...
A tool. Yeah, you said that 30 times. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway. So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey Fuyuhiko, what do you think? About what? Oh, is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us, Is that your hope? Yee.
Hold on. What's the use of asking something like that?
You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right? Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko for your own free will?
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth?
Do you want me to?
The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Fuyuhiko. I know you hate her guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Young master, you just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but...
In this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's time to kill.
You're still saying that?
Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival.
You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right? There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool.
Yeah, Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'd still lose Peko, but if you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can't sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will it be, Hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
This is so much pressure to put on this kid. Young master, I am finished.
What the hell did you do?
Oh, that's not me.
You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko, do you still remember what I told you when we first arrived to this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run, got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you to not worry about me.
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap. Why don't you just listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go. Kyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. Better run away, got it? Just forget about me. Forget about the Kuzuri clan. You better escape.
So, how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
'Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. I mean, I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself. And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want you as a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master! The ship is sailing.
Oh my! I like how this turned out. Ooh. Oh, this ship just writes itself, guys. The year I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions. There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool. Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed? Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You're just having fun, huh? What a bitch. Man, if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. Oh, poo poo poo, you're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of a trial like that. But too bad, you definitely the killer. Woo! Peko, the tool with a hat, is the killer. Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me with the chance to survive. But
I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master, you have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your purpose and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself? I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
Then why?
Even so, I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master. Goodbye. And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master. And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again. Of course.
Nobody wanted this. Damn.
Peko! That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already? Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
Boo boo boo, you're so cool. But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act so proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now let's begin.
Young Master Fuyuhiko, please permit me to make one final selfish request.
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember the tool, Peko Pekoyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it.
How many times do I have to keep? I don't need tools.
You did say that.
Let's begin. The punishment is brave with its fan. Woo! Jeez, why don't you get it yet? This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Pickle Pickle Yammers. You stayed by my side. Wow, this is a weird. This is a weird transition. Sorry, I'm trying. You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it? I prepared a special punishment for yous. I never needed a sword or a shield. Like that Pokemon game. I never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool. Let's give it everything we got! You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young
Oh, that's a confession.
master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids. Let's go! It's punishment time! I'm totally ruining this ship for everyone.
Seriously. Sir, we
I'm
are
like
in the middle of something.
Literally cock-blocking you guys right now. It's great. Please, Pecco, don't go. I need you. Don't leave me.
Aw. Young master? Young master!
Oh no, it's too late!
Wow, if only we'd had this conversation 24 hours ago.
God freaking damn it.
God.
It's always... They always have these conversations when it's too damn late. Ugh.
Alright, time for punishment.
I don't like it. The timing sucks.
I had my ship and then...
Yep, and now the ship is
Now the
literally
ship is-
sailing in the middle of the ocean.
it's dying.
Oh no. Wait, what the? Is that a voodoo doll? Oh, because tools, I guess.
One woman army.
army. Oh my god. Oh, damn. Oh, is he making her kill all these soldiers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's. Oh, he's trying to run.
He's
into-
trying.
Oh my god, he's trying. Oh my god. Oh, the ship.
Oh no.
Oh no. Wait,
Oh
did she
yeah,
act-
she's not gonna... She's... Yeah.
Did she accidentally kill him?
I don't think she killed him. I think she just stabbed him. Or
Oh.
clipped him.
Oh, this sucks.
Well, everything hurts now. That's fine.
No. Oh, this is sad.
That's called stab your ship. It's fine.
Ah! That's how I feel right now.
This cannot be! Even if we go! This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, feeling like dominoes.
You bastard! What is this?
That's your ship going down.
This can't be. This is a lie, right? Pecco! Fuyuhiko!
For heaven's sake, y'all loud as fuck.
All of us just losing it, and Nagito like, Jesus Christ, people.
Control your volume. This is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me. It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed by something so unpalatable. Ugh.
You're still talking about that? The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
I'm pissed, and even I feel sad and hopeless. But still, it's gonna be alright. The despair's worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. Oop, 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 oop. In a way, you misguided thoughts of what hope should be reminded me of him. I
Your
know
father.
him. My father. I don't really understand what you're saying. Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely completely, utterly destroy you. There won't be even a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future.
How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know.
Not yet. He's still alive.
Oh?
What?
Everyone, Fuyuhiko is still alive.
Oh, thank God.
Are you serious? Fuyuhiko! Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side. He doesn't look so great.
Yeah.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You gotta save him! You're the nurse!
I'm trying. But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out. His pulse is getting weaker.
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it! Well, does seem right. Weren't you filled with hope but thought of saving yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
Eh? A surprise order? Why do I have to burn my precious calories to save some Yakuza scum?
It's your duty to save him.
Duty?
'Cause it's written in the school trip rules. If the Blackens is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If only the Blackens gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless. But you should be able to do it.
Jeez, I have no choice, eh?
I'm glad that Monomi has the only brain cell right now.
Right. Well, there's no way I can violate a rule even if it's me. Fine then, I'll save him.
Really?
Yeah, I was actually gonna do that all along, so I already prepared for this.
Huh? Prepared?
And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere, and gradually grew closer and closer.
One of me finally grows a spine.
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest of me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
I hate that name. You gotta get the patients to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get them 24-hour observation stat. So I'll see you later.
And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight.
Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Absolutely not.
It can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again.
You're right. He's totally gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened.
Then all we can do is wait.
Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know?
However, we must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
There is no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
I guess.
Things aren't as exciting as if shit. Things aren't as exciting if a shit stir like him ain't around.
That's a weird sentence, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, I don't know what that sentence actually meant, but I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Will he go? I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in a vast, dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that.
Oh no. Some countdown. Oh shit.
Alright, we're down to 15 days left.
15 days left. What does it mean?
Scary.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair, and the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Oh snap. What do you know, Monomi? What do you know?
And we have finished chapter 2! Sea and Punishment, Sin and Coconuts.
Sin and Coconuts. Oh.
12 remaining students.
Oh yeah. Nagito. This bomb is going to bring my mom back?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
We got the Black Dragon Blade.
Oh. I hope it's useful.
I mean, it's going to be a key item like everything else.
Yeah.
Alright, so we will end here for tonight. Next stream is Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. We will probably be back on this. Got any announcements you want to say?
My ship is dead.
I know!
This is the only valid ship there has been up to this day. I think everyone else kind of does not hold a candle to this.
It's so sad.
It's so sad, but now they're dead. Well, Fuyuhiko's gonna be dead inside.
Yeah.
And if he wants,
I mean, he'll have a nice new scar probably to show off.
like a Yakuza. Or a couple of them, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't look so good. I know that head wounds blade, but
Yeah.
I don't know quite that much, or I don't know that they're supposed to that much.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We will.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So no announcements.
No.
All right. We will see you guys Thursday. Wash your hands, wear your masks, get vaccinated, and have a good night.
Good night.